And the jump ball is up, and this is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. First quarter underway. First possession with Magnolia. Once again, it is Gene Rufino together with Coach Jude Roque as Paul Lee launches a triple that is no good. Laput, the big boy, turns a negative into positive. Banquero over to Newsom. Chris over to Miller. Miller dancing with Laput. Elbow jumper on the way, money.
Good shot for Miller. So now we can see he's got that range.
Yeah. Lalon. Now with Laput. And that's stolen by Banquero. Miscommunication there. And here comes the Meralco Bolts.
Number 23, Joseph Eriobu. Number 42, James Laput. Number 57, Aris Jernicio. Number 65, Jed Mendoza. Number 22, Alain Maliksi. Number 23, Alvin Pasaol. Number 24, Raymar Jose. Number 27, Jansen Rios.
Now with Miller. 8 seconds to shoot for Meralco. Miller lets it fly from deep. Got it.
Gave the balls that Lofton couldn't give.
Here's Bates down low. Puts it in.
Yes.
Sanggalan working on Miller. Kicks it back out to Barroca. The three ball's good.
As you can see, he can attack from the outside. As we take a look at this three-point shot to beat the passer from
Aaron Black over to Miller. Miller. He's got a good-looking jumper.
Yeah.
Hodge working on Ian. Sends it over to Miller. Another three ball. This time it's short. Gets his own miss. Miller goes to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah.
There's a mismatch here. Barroca much smaller. And that's a nice pass over to Cliff Hodge for the easy layup. All the way to the basket. And there's that nice pass by Kier Quito.
Yes. Miller already with 7 rebounds.
You mentioned nga that advantage pagdating ng
Yes.
playoffs. Almost another turnover here for the Chicken Templado hot shots, and Aris blocked there by Aaron Black. You know, I have an unofficial stat that who hits the floor more often, Hodge or Abueva?
Well, that's a good that's a good question. I have no idea, but I'm sure they both hit the floor a lot.
I mean, it's still a very close ball game. Newsom has yet to really made a difference here in this game, and as I say that, I think he heard me, Coach.
Well, that's the move of Newsom, and recognizing that Laput cannot keep up with his pace, and then he did that step back shot to separate himself.
Here's Laput against Bates. And pass ends up in the hands of Bay. Bay puts it up, no good. And Calvin gets to it. Calvin lets it fly. 3 ball on the way.
Wow.
Got it. And he turns over to the Meralco bench and says, take that.
Wow, yes, first field goal for Calvin Abueva, a 3-point shot from the corner.
Banquero. Almost a steal. Yes, and it's going to be a steal by Paul Lee all the way for the easy layup. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. Here's Paul. Nice pass over to Calvin, and a better block by Bates.
Wow.
3 balls a miss. Black using the Hodge screen. They go to Miller with the baby hook, and that's good.
Yes.
Aaron to Miller. Miller's got Abueva on him. Miller puts it on the floor, puts it up, tough shot, no good, but he turns a negative into positive.
Yes. Well, again, he's got a lot of rebounds already. I believe that's number 12 for Sean Miller. You gotta block him out.
And you see him shaking his head there because he was once again being disrupted by Calvin Abueva as Calvin hits that teardrop.
Yeah, still very much impressive still, especially with their defense.
Alexi, tough shot.
Oh. Well, there's no defense for that kind of shot.
Well, Alain Alexi, you can argue he's got one of the sweetest jumpers here in the PBA.
Oh.
But Calvin Abueva
finishing with the floater over two guys. That's Raymond Almazan and Bong Quinto. But that's huge, because it's the third personal of Miller.
Iriobu in the game here for Magnolia.
Wow.
And right away drills a 3-ball to Ian. Here's Baroka. To Sanggalang. Sanggalang with a nice move to the basket. Gets it over to Quinto. Quinto finds an opening. Ball stopped there by Aris. But Miller turns a negative into positive.
Yes.
With 3:01 left to go here in the first half. Bong Quinto attacks the basket.
Oh.
Stopped there by Aris.
That's the second block of Aris Junicio on Bong Quinto.
Baroka. Now to Bay. Tyler Bay working on
Nice.
Newsom. The series of moves
Oh.
produces a miss. He has yet to see the, actually make one. Banquero open for the corner 3-ball. That is in and out and back in for Chris. With only 1:41 left to go here in the first half. Baroka, baseline jumper on the way. Got it.
Top shot for Mark Baroka.
Let's take a look at that baseline jumper once again by Baroka. I mean, he's done this time and time again.
They're allowing Meralco to take the outside shots, but not inside.
Miller forces it and he gets the roll. Let's take a look at this once again. Well, there's a little bit of contact there. He's not going to get that call. Banquero used to play for Magnolia. Miller draws the foul and he gets the bucket to go.
He got the contact right there. One dribble, attack, and as soon as he got the contact, he just took the shot and got the lucky back.
Here's Paul. Two-man game with Bay. Bay finally seeing a basket go down for him.
Miller has been very impressive defensively. He's been great in timing those steals.
And he's also been good on offense. Coach gets the hoop and the harm right there.
Answers. It's a quick attack and a quick cut by Miller right there.
And of course, Cliff Hodge. You can argue he's been one of the best defensive forwards in the PBA, Coach?
Oh yes, certainly one of the best role players ever. And he has made a living out of helping his team doing the so-called dirty job.
Even Jeremy Lin said, as Eileen's report, that the epitome of the physicality of Philippine basketball.
Yes.
And he does it through his entire career. Ganun palagi.
Oo, 100%.
Baroka, all the way. This time made sure of the layup. Kicks it back out to Aaron Black. Aaron to Quinto, lets it fly from downtown. Got it.
Big shot by Bong Quinto. That's his second of the quarter.
Bay. Dancing with Hodge. Bay gets the basket plus the foul. Baroka. Baroka still with it. Baroka all the way. Uses the glass beautifully. Calvin puts it on the floor. Apueva kicks it out to Gio. Gio from 3. Got it. Quinto. Now to Nunu. 5 seconds to shoot. Almazan, double team. You gotta let it fly. Newsom does. At the buzzer and drills it.
They'd like to run because they're having difficulty, especially scoring inside, as we take a look at that very tough shot.
Tough move, overcooks it. Here comes Meralco. Aaron, dancing.
Wow.
Aaron all the way to the basket, tries to draw the foul and gets the roll. Another full court press here for the Magnolia Chicken Plato Hot Shots. Meralco has had problems with his full court press, and here it is once again. Gio Halalon will get the steal and the layup.
You know, that's the other purpose of the zone press, apart from forcing a turnover, getting a steal.
Hodge sends it over to Bates. The pass was almost telegraphed and put in there by Miller. It was telegraphed by Barroca. He knew where it was going. The problem is he's so much smaller than Miller and couldn't get to the ball.
Oo nga. So what a great lob pass there to Miller.
Karam hounding Gio to get it over to Barroca. Over to Lapot. Lapot. He's not going to get the roll. Picked up by Bates.
Well, how many misses have Meralco made?
And Karam! The hoop and the harm for the pride of Iloilo. Let's take a look at this once again. Karam in the land of giants.
By the name of Montfort.
Eman.
Eman Montfort, who is now a part of the coaching staff of NLEX.
Back and forth we go. 1 point game. In front is the Meralco Bolt, 62-61. Calvin Abueva wants to change that. He's not going to get to do it. Here comes Alain. Over to Newsom. Newsom making his move all the way to the basket. Draws the foul and gets the bucket to go. Chris Newsom.
Mark Barroca.
Chris Newsom. A Meralco Bolt. Andrew Karam picks it up. Anjo for 3. Wow, what a possession there for the Meralco Bolt. It was a 5-point swing.
Quarter for Anjo Karam. He had a 3-point play earlier, and now this big 3-point shot.
Here we go. Which team is going to be tougher here in the final 7:41? Almost a turnover. Yes, it is. Picked up by Newsom. Chris against Paul Lee. Chris will get to the basket for another layup.
Chris Banquero has struggled in this game. So, kailangan sumubok naman ng ibang players.
7-0 run for Meralco. Newsom, fadeaway jumper on the way. Got it. Suffocating defense for both sides. Bay will go to the basket, and it's his turn for the hoop and the harm.
A big basket for Tyler Bay, because this gives them a good...
Over to Gio. Now with Bay. Bay, another one.
Taking charge in this fourth quarter. Beautiful move there, and Miller, that's his second. But you can't keep him at bay for the entire game. And now he chases his...
And Rome for 3. Huge bucket there for Rome De La Rosa. The hot shots. Skip pass over to De La Rosa. Lines up that 3. The defensive schemes have really been... And they really work. You could see it working on both sides. And there it is again. Another turnover for Meralco because of the full court press.
Yes. That's off a timeout again. Oh, what a great shot by...
Directing traffic. Looking for a teammate. Now it's Black. They go to Bong Quinto. Quinto, nice pass to Hodge. Another pass to Miller, and the teardrop's good.
Tyler Bay, but he missed the shot.
Here's that extra passing to Miller, and the teardrop for the import of the Newsom. Two-man game with Hodge. Cliff with a hook shot. And Miller turns a negative into positive. There by Chris Newsom. And then Cliff Hodge will put it up, no good, but it's Miller time as he puts it in the follow-up. Working on Quinto to get it over to Barroca. Barroca using the base screen. They kick it out to Rome for 3. That's way off, bothered there by the defense of Newsom.
Yes, great defensive stop by Meralco.
Chris against Eriobu. 8 seconds to shoot. Quinto over to Hodge. Elbow jumper is money. What a huge shot for Cliff Hodge.
Really huge, Gino. You don't normally give Cliff Hodge the last shot like that, but he delivers.
And Bay answers on the other end. Still alive are the Bolts. Trying to reach the number of Calvin Abueva. How many times they've hit the floor tonight?
Hinahabol eh.
Pero lamang pa rin si Calvin, coach.
Yes.
So, they got to inbound the ball first, though. They get it over to Pettis, a steal!
My goodness.
And Barroca puts it in! It's a 1-point game! Work this well for any team in almost any league, coach. I don't remember seeing it work this well. The Meralco Bolts will hang on for a massive win, Coach Jude. We said it before the tip. They needed this game a little bit more than Magnolia.